Hi guys, welcome back to Majestic Notion. Welcome guys to your 2-week forecast. This is going to be from November 6th through the 20th. This is part 2 of your 2-week forecast for the other 6 zodiac signs. So today, and remember your hearts, today we have one heart, okay, which is the message from Spirit that I get at the end. And today I simplified the layout here. So we're going to start with Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, so remember your hearts there. I'll let you marinate on that. This, for all you new subscribers, this is where I take 15 different decks, shuffle them up, and then pretty much lay them out. So this is a surprise to you as it is to me. And this is just, 2-week forecast. These are going to be 15 minutes or less, okay? So it's like a quick view into what's happening for the next couple of weeks. It could be just the energy that's surrounding you. Some of it could play out for you. Some of it could be past things. And there could be some future energy there as well. Now, guys, I do use the Sexual Magic Tarot. So somewhere in here there will be some nudity, as these types of readings I talk about everything: sex, passion, romance, a random message, twin flames, soulmates, karmics, anything can come up, okay? There are some messages in there as well, so if any of that bothers you, I would definitely not watch these, okay? Timestamps for each and every zodiac sign will be down below the video in the description box. Timestamp meaning you don't have to watch the whole thing and wait for your sign. You can go to your each individual signs below and you go straight to the time of the video. That's for you, the sign that's for you. Alright, thank you guys for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions, and your beautiful comments. Okay, continue to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when these 2-week forecast readings come up. And again, I think I said they're 15 minutes or less. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Libra. So I will see you guys there on the flip side. Bye bye. Libra, welcome back to Majestic Notion. Welcome to your 2-week forecast from November 6th through the 20th. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Alright, so I'm going to show you the cards, guys, and then we'll get into the rest here. So we have focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So either someone's focused on you or you're focused on someone. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So somebody here wants to spend some time with you during the holidays. Will they come through? I don't know. We'll see. We have the Devil. Uh-oh. But we also have the Sun. Okay. I might have to get some more light in here because yeah. Okay. We have the Star. Wow, we have the Sun, the stars. We have Temperance, equilibrium, some balance here. The Two of Pentacles. And we also have the Star back here. Alright. We have the World. Major cycle close and one beginning. Yep. Karmic situationship, insecurities, jealousy, manipulative, doesn't want to let go, cock block. I don't want to make the mistake of cheating on you. Faithful, committed, temptation, urges, holding back, and mental blocking. You are absolutely stunning. This passion I feel for you is intoxicating. Yep. I'm out of here. Change and move. Wow. Travel to a new destination. It's time to pack your bags. A new crush surrounds you. Wink, wink. Wow. Bad health, number 31, adding up to 4. Child, number 18, adding up to 9. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. And sexual seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. I know our love will stand the test of time. I can feel it. And can you be any more beautiful or handsome? We'll get into these in a second, and we'll get into the spirit message. But Libra, okay. So, I definitely see a toxic breakup with a karmic, because we have, dun dun dun, we have the devil, we have the karmic situationship, we have the world, which is an end of a huge cycle, especially karmic cycle. We have the Two of Pentacles. Somebody wants to come to you. Somebody you wished upon a star. I don't know if you see this person coming or not, but we'll see. And they moved. Okay, so either this is you or this is this person coming to you. I can tell you that somebody new surrounds you at this time. Wink, wink. Okay, so somebody just finished a major karmic cycle with someone, and there was a move, a big change happening in this person's life. They're in a new cycle here with the Two of Pentacles, the world, and move. Now, that's over with. Okay, but what I also see here is that this person was in this connection. They are faithful, because it says, I don't want to make the mistake of cheating on you. Faithful, committed. But when they saw you, there was a lot of urges, temptation, holding back, and they try to block you out of their mind because they are faithful. Okay, they wanted to wait till whatever happened here was closed, which leads me to believe there was trouble in paradise with this person and their karmic situation, or this could be your karmic situation, and you were feeling somebody else here. Okay, so definitely this person was faithful to the person they were with. So when it says seduction, third party, hooking up, I don't think that the hooking up was there. I think it was just the temptation. All right. And definitely with the axe, thank you, next. That was over with the breakup, separation, and stop the pattern. Okay, somebody I feel now is going through a healing process, and I feel like that's why bad health is here. Definitely someone here has a child, but also what I'm seeing here is that somebody that they were with could have been a lot younger than them and codependent. Okay, anywhere from 18 to 25 is what I'm feeling here. Okay, and this is a temptation. You are absolutely stunning. This passion I feel for you is intoxicating. So when it came to you, or you to someone else outside of this karmic relationship, there was a lot of patience and balance needed within yourself, because you felt the surge of energies flowing through your body when it came to someone here. And I feel like it is fated to happen. It is a wish fulfillment. There's definitely healing involved here with the star and bad health. And somebody here could be going through the awakening and enlightenment with the sun. But what I see here is it's a new day, and it's a happy new cycle beginning. Somebody must have traveled as well. We do have the world, and we have traveled to a new destination. It's time to pack your bags. We have someone with their bags packed right here. So somebody could have moved, or they actually went to take a break and traveled somewhere. Okay, there could be other reasons involved with that trip. And they feel you on a very deep level here. Okay, this is fated to happen. With Temperance here in the star, this could be twin flame energy for some of you. Okay, but I feel like it's fated to happen for a reason. So, and they know that your love will stand the test of time, or you know this. and they find you very attractive, or you find someone very attractive. Can you be any more beautiful or handsome? Okay. So somebody here is and was faithful to the connection that they were in, even though they felt very drawn and attracted to someone else. And I feel like it's because it was fated to happen and they are connected. Temperance also speaks of unity and eternity, and you know, the water and fire, the flow, going with the flow in the cup. And this is also spirit guidance, especially with the star here. So I see focused intention. So I feel like either you're focused on someone, or someone is very focused on you. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So it does say honeymoon here, with enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you might meet this person. This is a new crush. New crush surrounds you, wink wink. You might meet this person around that time, or they might, tell you how they feel. You might get a message. Somehow, some way, something here is coming together around the holidays. For whoever this is obviously not for everybody, right? Okay. So let's see what else we got here. Yep, they can feel you. Okay, so I definitely feel this is definitely a soul bond here. That's why this person, it must have been very difficult for them, because they were in a relationship, but yet they felt connected to you at the same time. But I can tell you that this person is of good nature and good heart, because they did not cheat on this person. They were very patient with the connection they were in and with themselves. But they just, you can't help what God put together here, the divine put together, because it was meant to come together. So that tells me that whatever they learned in this karmic situationship was a big lesson, and it was a major cycle they had to go through. And it was like the last karmic cycle before this union came together with the world here, because the world is going through a whole cycle of karma, here, especially with this karmic. And this karmic was insecure, jealous, manipulative, and didn't want to let go of this person. And it's why the child card is here for me as well. It's because this person was codependent, and maybe they were spoiled by their father, or whether it's a boy or a girl, or a guy. I just have a sense of like somebody was spoiled, and they don't bring to the table what this person was bringing to the table, is what I'm feeling there. So it was bound to cycle out, especially with this connection. It's a much stronger pull than a karmic situation it's meant to be, with the star and temperance. And I'm bored, and somebody got bored as well. So now somebody could be bored at this time, now that they're single, okay? But I just feel like they're taking time to heal. Probably going through some enlightenment here for some, especially if it's a twin flame connection. And they're still focused on you. And, perhaps you might hear from this person, confirmation with my phone there, around the holiday season, okay? Let's get a message from Spirit. Oh, and with the devil here, definitely that tells me that this karmic cycle there's a codependency or some form of toxicity. So let's see here. We have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's no point in hanging on to something that was over even before it was over, basically, is what I see here. It cycles out, and a new cycle eventually comes into your life after a time of healing and reflection and growth, and learning something from whatever happened here. You know, that's just how it works energetically. Okay. So that's what I see for you guys, Libra. These readings are 15 minutes or less. It's pretty clear cut. Somebody's definitely feeling your vibe. They can feel you. And like it says here, you're absolutely stunning. The passion I feel for you is intoxicating. A new crush surrounds you. Wink, wink. And they find you very beautiful. And they're not going to take their focus off of you because they feel like your love together will stand the test of time, and it is fated to happen. So that's what I got. Of course, can this resonate for the person coming in? I feel like for some of you, yes, this is somebody that was in a karmic situation and they're coming to you. But for others of you, you could have been the one in the karmic situation and you're looking at someone, okay, that you're focused on. But it's because you feel the pull, because you guys are connected. And it's fated to happen eventually. So that's what I got for you guys. I wish you all the luck. I'll be doing Scorpio next. So if you're a Libra Scorpio cusper, you're more than welcome to join us on the flip side. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Scorpio, welcome back to Majestic Notion. Welcome to your 2-week forecast from November 6th through the 20th. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Alright, so let's get into this. I'm going to show you the cards and then we'll get into the reading. Ooh, bright future. Lakshmi, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Alright, Spirit wants you to know that. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Beautiful. It's looking bright. Looking good. 6 of Cups. A little nostalgia here because we have Judgment. Okay. Definitely some rebirth here. For some of you, you had a child from someone from the past here. Okay, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Yep. Knight of Swords. The King of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles. Divine Feminine. You are a goddess, beautiful inside and out. I love everything that you are. Will you accept this gift? Red flags, hidden intentions, trickery, manipulative, and illusions. And again, my beautiful goddess, I am the luckiest man alive. I see my future in you. I hope you feel the same. Opportunity will be knocking soon. Get ready. I never believed in soulmates till I met you. You threw me for a loop. High honor. All right. If any of you were in the military, thank you for your service. We have house. Stability. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. And coughing. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation, transition. I am awakened and I am so in love with you. I love your mind. I'm completely mind blown. Okay, Scorpio. Wow. All right. Not everything we need to know is in this reading, I can tell you that, but I can see right through it. Okay. First off, you have a bright future, and your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. All right. You have someone from the past here that wants to come back around with Judgment. So I feel what the divine is telling you here is it's up to you, and you have it in your hands to make a judgment call when it comes to this person. And the reason I feel you have a choice is because you went through a lot when it came to this person. This person did not treat you well with the Knight of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. But they're the ones that are feeling the shaft at this time. They're feeling rejected and they're a little upset over that. Why? Because you could be living your best life right now, or you're about to be, and they can feel that. Okay? So they're still holding on to you, because we do have the King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this person felt something very passionate with you, but they didn't go about it the right way with the Knight of Swords. For others of you, this is the person that's coming into your life, the King of Pentacles. I mean, excuse me, the King of Wands. And this is the person that you're going to feel at home with this beautiful embrace. It could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. I also see air here. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Alright? Somebody sees their future with you, and they hope you feel the same. With high honor here, I feel like that's why the choice is in your hands. You have grown a lot because of the things you went through in the past. And I feel like you want a higher level of commitment. Someone that treats you like you deserve to be treated, with respect and high honor. Okay? And I feel like the divine is blessing you with a connection here. You are a divine feminine, so I feel like you will be meeting your real twin flame here, because this past person was, will you accept this gift? It was red flags, hidden intentions, trickery, manipulative, and illusions. Okay, so somebody led you to believe there was someone that they were not good. Okay, but somebody here does like you, and romance will be blooming, and you will be having a more fun, flirty, and type of connection, and this person will ask you out on a date, but it's with the intention of starting something serious down the line. Okay, and this person wants stability with house. Again, I also see this as the Four of Wands, so especially with divine feminine here, I just feel like you will be meeting your twin flame. All right, and we do have opportunity will be knocking. You know what I'm hearing? Come and knock on my door. I don't remember the rest. I'll be waiting for you. That was like Good Times, wasn't it? Or Family Ties? I don't remember what song. It was an old show. But that was, or was it The Growing Pains? I don't remember. You guys could tell me in the comments there. But that's the song I'm hearing. And they are awakened. It is an awakened connection. It is a higher level of commitment and ascended. Your love life is ascending, meaning I feel like you're both going to be awakened when you come together. They're awakened and so in love with you is what's going to come together, or begin with you two as you get to know each other better. But the love between two twin flames is already there. It's a matter of meeting and rekindling, sparking that fire back up, that flame. So falling in love is not going to be hard. And yeah, we do have endings bring new beginnings. So we went through some growth, some changes, and we're liberating ourselves from the past and going through transitions to start new beginnings. And like it says here, bright future. Spirit says, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So I feel like if this person tries to come back around, they could be the one nostalgic, thinking about you as well. It's going to be because they're trying to get some type of victory with you. And I do feel like it's a sexual victory for them. And they just want to, like, it's like maybe you left and they felt like they lost somehow. They have this winner-loser mentality. And it's like they have to win at all costs. That's what I'm feeling here. And they didn't have the chance to really stab you in the back. Even though they did, they feel like, how dare you leave me in the dust? But it's because they weren't showing up when you were there. So that's what I'm getting. And they want to win at all costs. So it's like they want to see you again to put the last knife in your back. That's what I'm getting here. Okay? Especially with red flags, hidden intentions, trickery, manipulative, and illusions. I gotta give you what's here. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You have someone beautiful coming into your life. You don't have to put up with that person anyway. So, but, you know, they always pop up in the readings, right? Your future is looking pretty good. And I think you're just fine with that. So we have, yeah, you're done for now. And I don't think it's just for now. I think you're just done. Okay? And this person cannot break free. That's why they're upset. That's why we have the Knight of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. So, yes, can you be in the nostalgia, thinking about this, thinking about what happened between you? Absolutely. But with High Honor here, bright future, and your love life ascending, and the Divine Feminine here, I feel like you're in your power. You found your power. Whether, no matter, regardless of who we were in the past, we have shed that layer, and we're moving forward. We're not staying stuck there. Okay? You're a goddess. You're beautiful inside and out. And somebody here is going to love every damn thing about you. Okay? It's an awakened connection. And they're saying, my beautiful goddess, I am the luckiest man alive. So, and I'm, and not that you're trash, but one man's trash is another man's treasure. Okay? So, if they treated you like trash, guess what? It's because they were projecting their own insecurities onto you. That's what I'm seeing here. And you're going to have someone that actually cares for you, caresses you, and makes you feel good. Makes you feel like the goddess that you are. And somebody loves your mind. They're completely mind blown. Okay? So this person could be watching you. This could be a friend of yours as well that tells you that they like you unexpectedly. This could be somebody you're dating currently. Okay? For some of you. So, not to worry, Scorpio. You have a bright future. So let's see what else we got. We got the Eye of Horus. Absolutely. And we have the Star. So there you go. You have insight. Love is coming. And it's fated to happen. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. So somebody here could be very focused on the new connection. Or someone here is trying to come to you quicker than they need to. But also this past person could all of a sudden be trying to get into your life, because we have Judgment with the Six of Cups, meaning past energy. And you know, they could be, like I said, trying to get to you, like almost like love bombing, but it's because they feel like this on the inside. So be careful. And they're up to no good, this past person. And we do have, I never believed in soulmates till I met you. You threw me for a loop. So whether that's the past that you dealt with, because the Six of Cups is soulmate energy. Not all soulmates are good, like I always say. It all depends on how they were raised in this world, in this lifetime. So, meaning they could have a lot of unhealed things, which I see here. But you could be dealing with a past soulmate and a new twin flame for some of you. Okay? And yes, that is a possibility. Alright guys, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. So don't worry, you have a bright future regardless, and I think you already know what to do. Okay? And I feel like the Divine is very pleased and happy with the choices that you have made thus far. Even if you didn't make all the right choices in the past, you're making them now. Okay? So pat yourself on the back and be proud of who you're becoming and the path that you're currently taking. Okay? It's leading you to great things. So this is beautiful overall. Alright guys, that's all I have for you. I will be doing Sagittarius next. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart, or you're a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper, you're more than welcome to watch Scorpio. So let me know in the comments if you resonate with that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Sagittarius, welcome back to Majestic Notion. Welcome to your 2-week forecast from November 6th through the 20th. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. So let's get into it, Sag. I'm going to show you all the cards, and then we will get into the reading. So we have Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. If I can talk here, right? Okay, we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Hey, hey, hey. We have the Chariot. You know the song I'm getting? Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Maybe some of y'all are going to Vegas. I don't know. Ace of Cups. Wow, Ace of Cups, the Chariot, marriage. Helping with the environment. Okay. 2 of Swords. But we have the Ace of Swords. I feel like some of you getting engaged coming out of the blue. Okay, King of Cups. 8 of Swords. Uh-oh. I cheated because I'm a player. I'm a toxic, selfish lover, self-involved, and taker. I know I was wrong. I would like to apologize. Regret, remorse, and shambles, sadness, and wounded. We have divine love. In your arms is where I belong. Secret treasures. My heart is in your hands. Unforgettable. They will never forget you. Talk is cheap. It's time for some action. Okay. Hold on one second here. Expectation. Number 28. And marriage, once again, double confirmation. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. Karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Maybe somebody's eating a salad, I don't know, as you watch. Okay. I will court you like the gentleman that I am. And no matter what has happened along the way, I know I love you. Okay, Sagittarius, my goodness. Boy, have I been getting this energy a lot with the whole new and old and... Okay. So I'm going to go with a quick message that I got for maybe 1 or 2 of you in the beginning. Because there's another message here, very different. For some of you, you felt like you met the love of your life, okay? It could have been a twin flame, yes. And they knew that maybe things were going a little too fast here with the wedding, the Chariot, the Ace of Cups. Definitely they fell in love with the King of Cups. But they had some fears in making a decision, okay? With the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Very wishy-washy. But a decision was finally made because truth came out that somebody cheated. So I felt like the whole wedding went down the tubes. Because I cheated, I'm a player, I'm a toxic, selfish lover, self-involved, and taker. And they know they were wrong. They made a mistake. They wanted to apologize, or they would like to apologize. They're sitting in regret, remorse, in shambles, sadness, and wounded. Definitely somebody's eating here because I feel like I'm chewing here. Very weird. But you guys broke it off and you're unforgettable. They will never forget you. Okay? Because you guys are tied. And to you, it's like talk is cheap. You know, it's time for some action. But for some of you, that's what they're thinking in their head. You know, talk is cheap. I could sit here and regret and remorse all I want. But at the end of the day, who I love is who I want to be with. So maybe they'll start courting you again like the gentlemen that they are. Um, but but for that specific message, somebody was not in their right frame of mind, and they needed to go through some kind of enlightenment here and awakening to see things for what they were. So the whole twin flame thing, they probably didn't understand at that point, or you for that matter. But their heart is in your hands, okay, both of you. And no matter what has happened between you along, along the way, they know they love you, and I can see it there with the King of Cups. So for those of you who you split with a twin flame because of cheating and someone that was not in their right vibe, expect this person to come back, because you're the person that they want. They don't like being without you. They're very sad without you. They're sitting in regret, remorse. They know that talk is cheap and they need to do something about it. Okay? And they love you unconditionally. Okay? They do want to give and receive with you, and they want to take this further. Okay? Maybe they got cold feet in the past, and they felt the need to still sow their wild oats or whatever. But that's the message that I got in the beginning. Okay? Now, the other message that I have here, okay, is that for somebody, yes, you dealt with someone in the past that was wishy-washy, and it was a lesson for you. You found out the truth that this person was a cheater, okay? They were toxic, they were selfish, so it would be like the King of Cups in reverse, very manipulative energy. They were self-involved, and they were a taker. All right? They had a mental block. We have the devil in the background. I do feel like with the devil here in this, I feel like that was the cheating that took place. And they knew they were doing wrong, but they did it anyway. And you know the truth about that. And that's not what you want. You want new love with the Ace of Cups, and you want victory and someone you can perhaps help heal the environment, the world with, which is the true path of the twin flames anyways when they come together. And we do have divine love, so I feel like you're holding out for your real twin flame. And this past person, they were wishy-washy, they were a player, but they'll never forget you because you were unforgettable to them. Okay? And they are the ones sitting in regret here. Okay? And you might just receive a message from them with the Ace of Swords, something shocking. They might shock you and do something, because we do have talk is cheap. But I do feel like those of you who are waiting for your new person with the Chariot, the Ace of Cups, and it's your real twin flame, I feel like that's what this person's getting ready to do. So it might come out of the blue with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups, that is a new beginning. There will be victory and success here. I feel like you guys will be working together, like twin flames often do, to continue to expand and open the consciousness of others through your teachings, through what you have learned in your own path, and to help heal others and Mother Earth. So I feel like expect that to come. And for some of you, you are expecting this person. And this is unconditional love. There is equal giving and receiving, and you guys will definitely be falling in love here. All right? In your arms is where I belong. And their heart is only going to be with you. And again, you have double confirmation of this situation involves marriage. And somebody here could have definitely been in a karmic relationship. Okay, the new person that's coming into your life, and that person cheated on them, and they couldn't see what this person was doing in the past, but they know the truth and clarity now. They have the truth. So And I feel like that person could be sitting in regret. They know they were wrong, and now they're crying over spilled milk, but they're the ones that messed up that relationship. Okay? So, and they will never forget this person coming into your life. So, a few different scenarios. But definitely there is a new connection here that involves marriage with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, and the wedding and marriage here twice. And I feel like many things will be revealed to you. Okay? For those of you who are dealing with new and the past, many things will be revealed to you from both sides. More clarity is going to be coming into play here. So let's see what else we got. We have You Are Too Good to Be True. I feel like that's the past person. For those of you who are planning on getting married and all of a sudden they got cold feet and they cheated. And then it was like, okay, I'm done. They just got cold feet, but they miss you nonetheless. So, and for others of you where this new person is coming into your life and it is divine love, their karmic misses them, but they messed up, they cheated. So, and this person is going to court you like the gentleman that he is, and it is a gentleman, and we do have the King of Cups. This person's really going to love you, and they're going to tell you. So there's a few messages for different groups out there here. I hope that was clear. So let's get a message from Spirit here. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Exactly. So every action has a reaction, and every choice has a consequence, okay, and an effect. So at the end of the day, do what feels right, follow your intuition. If we can't trust somebody, whether they're a twin flame, soulmate, karmic, because they cheated, then it's not time to be with this person. Because that means they have a lot of healing to do. But for others of you, you know, the past is behind you and something new is coming into your life. And for the person coming into your life, if they were the ones in a karmic situation, you know, that's behind them as well. Okay? Somebody's focused on you, or you're focused on someone, and there is marriage in the future here. And I definitely feel this is twin flame with divine love, secret treasures, and your heart is where I belong. You're both going to be very much in love. And this has nothing to do with cheating. Not this new connection coming together. Okay? Alright, Sagittarius, that's what I got for you guys. Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates with that. It's not for everybody, okay? Anyways, I'll be doing Capricorn next. So if you're a Saggy, Capricorn, Cusper, you're more than welcome to watch, or you have it in your chart, or the person you're dealing with is a Capricorn. You are more than welcome to join us. So I'll see you there. Alright, bye-bye. Lots of luck to you. Capricorn, welcome back to Majestic Notion. Welcome to your 2-week forecast from November 6th through the 20th. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Alright, Capricorn, I'm going to show you all the cards and then we'll get into the reading. So we have Be Strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. 9 of Wands. Page of Wands. 10 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I am awakened, spiritual awakening, awakened to this connection, sees it for what it is. I'm single again, freedom, enjoying time to yourself, confidence and strength. I've spoken to my mother about you, I'm coming. I can see you and I growing old together. Mercury retrograde, a blast from the past. Magnetic aura, the honey bee, queen bee. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We'll get to the message from Spirit at the end. And these thoughts, number 16. And official person, number 22. Mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. Love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Connected souls, eternal love. I'm in love with the way you carry yourself. All right, Capricorn. So, let me tell you what. So, Spirit is saying remain strong. I'm hearing keep your foot down. Okay? You're stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. And the reason I feel that is there is because you had someone here with the Page of Wands that was quite immature. And, you know, they could have been very flirty, fun, charismatic, attractive, but they had, like, you know, it's the woe is me, 9 of Wands, you know, wounded warrior. Because this person had control issues, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. And we have the 10 of Swords here. So someone here really gave it to you, all right? And not in a good way. Okay, so I feel like you're single. You broke free from someone here that was very immature. I don't think it went very far because of the way this person was with the Page of Wands. Okay, for some of you, yes, maybe you were in a connection with someone. But for others of you, it could have been like maybe a friend you really liked, but they had issues. And I feel like they were in their pride and their ego. Okay, and you could have been very attracted to them, and you know they kind of lured you in with all this. Definitely, I'm feeling a little Casanova over here. All right, you know the package was pretty, but the inside was not. And I feel like you're single, and you've been working on yourself here, your independence. You know, getting yourself back up on your feet. You know, shaking this old energy out, being a lot stronger. Okay, and I feel like why Spirit is saying stay strong no matter what is just in case this person decides they want to pop up, because we do have Mercury retrograde, a blast from the past. Now this may have already happened to you guys the last few weeks, or you still have a little bit of that energy lingering where this person is still kind of like wondering if they can still get away with something here. Excuse me. Alright, so definitely you're single here, because we have I'm single plus the 9 of Pentacles with freedom, enjoying time to yourself, confidence, and strength. So I just really feel like you've been working on yourself. This was in the past, and you're feeling a lot better. You're looking forward. It's like when you're finally looking forward, you're feeling good. You're ready for new things to come into your life, and then boom, a blast from the past. And definitely that's what I see there, okay? And I feel like they're just still very attracted to your aura. You have a magnetic aura, you know, the honeybee, you know. But this is also, this person could have been very magnetic, charismatic, but they were a player kind of energy is what I see here. They have issues, okay? But we do have 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. So this to me is a brand new relationship, okay? After something that you went through that was quite heavy. I I feel like the time is coming for you to have someone new in your life, and they are going to love you the right way. This is the right kind of person. This is someone you can actually build a legacy with, a nice connection with. And I feel like definitely this person has been looking at you. I've spoken to my family about you. For some of you, you are getting to know someone that wants a relationship with you. Others of you, this is someone that is still looking at you, still contemplating, but they will be coming towards you at some point, because I do have thoughts here. Someone is definitely thinking of you in a long-term manner. They've spoken to their mother about you. They're coming, and they can see you and them growing old together. So that's beautiful. And they are very attracted to you, and you guys are connected. We have connected souls, eternal love. And we have, I am awakened, spiritual awakening, awakened to this connection and sees it for what it is. Also, you could have went through an awakening and you know exactly what you don't want and what you do want. And you see that right through this other person in your past. Alright, so if they try to come pull the wool over your eyes, not this time, okay? And we do have someone here, because I feel like this is an awakened connection. It is connected souls, eternal love. We do have, this card reminds me of the divine masculine, you know, the emperor, official person. I feel like you will have your official person and you will mirror each other. Okay, self-image relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. So it's going to be your mirror. So that's why we must heal and go through a lot of things, because you're going to really, it's going to be intensified by your twin flame if we're not, you know, secure within ourselves, and if we're not healing. So there could be some triggers if we don't heal and we come together with our twin flame prematurely. All right, but I feel like you're definitely in a much better place. So, and that's why I feel this is coming together. Just remain strong, I feel here, because I think this person's very charming, that past person. Okay, and someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And like I said, this could be the past or the new person, because someone, I feel, is going to try to pull the wool over your eyes with Mercury retrograde. They could have been in a relationship in the past and now they are the ones that are single. Okay, they're trying to come over here, get some you know, that winter heat loving for some of you. Okay, but you have somebody else here you're going to have a new connection with, or you just started a new connection with, and they want to take it deeper and further. Okay, yeah, it is weighing on me and I feel something. So for those who haven't met this new person, I feel like they could have been watching for some time, and it's starting to weigh on them. It's like they need to make a move here, but for whatever reason, whatever they have going on in their life, we do have the official person. So this person could have their own business, they could work a lot, you know, they could have a lot of responsibilities on their plate. So I feel they're trying to make that time, not only to just express to you how they feel, but to maybe spend some time with you. Okay, and for others of you, it's the past person that is still feeling something and it's weighing on them, but they have control issues. But I just feel like we have a little player here, and he's quite guarded. And you went through a lot with this person. I feel like you're blocking that person as well, which is good. So remain strong, because they put you through it. So the past doesn't matter. You have something new with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like it will be an awakened connection, because I do feel like you've already been there, went through that when it came to this past thing. So let's see what else Spirit has to say here. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. There you go. And now that could mean one of two things. You're taking time for yourself after something very heavy, Or it could mean that the person that wants to come into your life is very focused on you, but they have a lot of other responsibilities and they need to maybe take some time to heal from something as well. For some of you, they could have went through something here with someone that was immature, okay? And they could be healing from that. All right. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Let me know in the comments if you guys resonate, and I will be doing Aquarius next. So if you're Capricorn, Aquarius cusper, you're more than welcome to join, or if you're dealing with an Aquarius or you have Aquarius in your chart somewhere, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Okay, wish you all the luck, you guys, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye bye. Aquarius, welcome back to Majestic Notion. Welcome to your 2-week forecast for November 6th through the 20th. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. I will be showing you all the cards, and then we shall get into it. All right, so we have compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Okay, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. 4 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. The Tower. I'm sorry, I'm hearing a song that says, take it while it's hot, oh, oh, give it all you got. It's an old song. Okay, take it while it's hot. I don't know. Alrighty then. We have connected through meditation. You are not crazy. I can hear your voice. Open crown chakra, meditative orgasms. I would like to work with you. Lucky streak, abundance, you're hired. Work it out. Right under the 8 of Pentacles. I can't wait till I finally have you in my arms. It's time to show up for myself. It's time to let loose. Time to let your hair down and break free. I need you to stop being so enticing. I'm thirsty for you. Or thirsty for you. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. False person, number 8. And they're still your biggest fan, though, aren't they? Mature woman, number 6. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. You make me so happy that I often find myself smiling for no reason. Your eyes tell me everything I need to know. Okay, Aquarius. All right. So, we have compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So I'm getting with that we are our own worst critic, right? Sometimes it could fluctuate, go up and down. You know, it just depends on where you're at on your healing path and all of that, and your self-worth. But I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, as long as we have compassion and we understand ourselves enough, then we understand what others are going through. Okay? And it is safe for you to love no matter what you went through here. Because I do see separation, the Tower, and a false person. And I do see that you have grown with mature woman or man. Take that how it resonates. And because of that, because now I feel a lot of you are in that state of more compassion and being compassionate and understanding why people do what they do. And it has to do with their own traumas. It's never really a personal thing to you. It's their own traumas and, you know, things that they have to look at themselves. And a lot of people don't, and some people do. I feel like you have with mature woman or mature man. And also what I'm getting is that there was a cycle here that we could have been hanging on to, or someone could have been hanging on to, because of maybe we had hopes that this person would be different in time and that they would see the errors of their ways. But I definitely feel like that cycle is over with and we're no longer hanging on to it. There could be someone here that is still hanging on, okay, for some of you. But the Tower came in. It was time for something to shift is more what I'm getting here. Alright, we do have the Ten of Cups. Somebody's been working and healing themselves. This is giving yourself that unconditional love, which in turn leads to wish fulfillment. And it leads to someone here, because of you working on yourself, it leads to someone here that comes into your life that is matching that energy that you are embodying. Right? We have, it's time to show up for myself. So either you're showing up for yourself or someone here is showing up to you. Because you showed up for yourself. Okay, I hope I'm making sense here. I feel like somebody here wants to work with you. They're working on some sort of plan here. Okay, it says, I would like to work with you. Lucky streak, abundance, you're hired, and work it out. For some of you, you're entering a new career path. Opportunities could be knocking. Okay. This could come in a form of somebody you already know. Maybe you've already had this conversation when it comes to career, but I feel like it comes out of the blue with the Tower and the Nine of Cups. Alright, I'm definitely feeling that. And it could be somebody that you're connected to here as well, because they can't wait till they finally have you in their arms. And they need you to stop being so enticing, because they're thirsty for you. So somebody here could own their own business, also, is what I'm picking up. And if you have connected through meditation, definitely this is somebody you're connected to with the yin and yang. Okay? And you're not crazy. They can hear you. They can hear your voice, open crown chakra, through meditation. This is for people that have actually experienced that. I can tell you that that does happen because I've experienced it. Okay? And it's time to let loose from what I see here. Okay, time to let loose, time to let your hair down and break free. So for others of you, somebody started some kind of new career they're doing, but I feel like it comes in waves for some reason. And after that, they're going to break free and spend some time with you. Okay, because maybe they're the ones that started something new with Eight of Pentacles, and they were hired for something here. But I just feel like after that, because it's time to show up for themselves, I feel like somebody's working on their career. So this could be you or this person coming into your life. And it's because they want to have wish fulfillment with you. We have Nine of Cups and Ten of Cups. This person is thinking long term, so they're getting their finances together. That's what I'm seeing here. And it might come as a shock, again, with the Tower. But I'm still feeling like through a long time, somebody here is holding on. And I do see somebody in the background here. So you might have somebody that you left behind that's still kind of in the feels about you. Because I feel like they've been hanging on for a long time with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. But you're moving forward here with someone. Because I do feel somebody's still your biggest fan here. They're still watching. They're a false person. I just feel like that's that energy back here. And you've grown, you're matured, whether man or woman, and you're looking forward to a new day. Okay, you're letting loose. You're breaking free. You're letting your hair down. And somebody's noticing. Okay, so you make somebody happy. They often find themselves smiling for no reason at all. Just standing there cheesing. Okay, and your eyes tell this person everything they need to know. So it could be somebody you're already working with for some of you. Others of you, it's just somebody you met and it's like the spark was there. So I feel like this union is getting ready to happen with union, wedding, married, soul connection, okay, eternal love, everlasting promise. And like I said, you're connected to somebody here, and I feel like union is starting to get closer and closer with this person. And they do want the Ten of Cups here with wish fulfillment and the Ten of Cups. And you definitely have somebody in the background here missing the shit out of you, okay? Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking of you and yearning, unsure of future. Somebody in the background over here, way in the back, still holding on. I just feel like they've been holding on for a long time with the Seven of Pentacles. I see somebody that is up here, you know, we've got a thing of fruit. It's almost like they're waiting for you to come back. Maybe you moved or something. I don't know. Somebody seems quite lonely waiting for you. And I feel like they're hanging on to the light that you brought into their life because they're false. So this would be somebody with dark energy. As far as their, you know, their energetic field, the way they are. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, somebody needs you, okay, and somebody wants you. Also, this could be maybe somebody from this person that's focused on you. They could still be watching this person as well, so take that how it resonates. But they want you, okay? They can't wait to finally have you in their arms. So let's see what Spirit has to say. And, you know, maybe for some of you, maybe they judged you in the past or something, but they're starting to see things clearer now, okay? Because they were judging themselves. So let's see here. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. That's right. At the end of the day, you have free will. You have free will to choose whoever you want. Okay, you have free will to keep learning the lessons you need to learn in order to be your best self. You have free will to show up for destiny. I believe in destiny, but I believe that you have to show up and to meet destiny halfway in order for destiny to help push you in the right direction. So it is up to you. I can only bring forth to you what Spirit is saying and what they want you to know, as well as this person. But I feel like they have the power, okay, to know instinctively what's right for them. And I feel like because they feel this on a soul level, on a deep level, they're choosing this path to be with you. They're working on themselves to come to you and to give you a happy home, a happy family. So with all the right intention. And I do feel like both of you are very compassionate, and I feel like this person will eventually come to you. Okay, so Spirit is saying, no matter what you've been through in the past, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So this is very good energy coming to you. Okay, beautiful message. All right, guys, so let me know in the comments if you resonate with that. And I'm going to do Pisces next, and then we're done with the Zodiac. So you more than welcome to join me there. Wish you guys all the luck and all the best. Bye-bye. Pisces, welcome back to Majestic Notion. Welcome to your 2-week forecast from November 6th through the 20th. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you the cards and then we will get into the reading. So we have purification. It is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. Alright, we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. The Empress. Beautiful. The Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you. The High Priestess. The Chariot. The Moon. The Stars. We have a lot of nighttime energy here. Okay. Will you go out with me? A weighted message arrives, wants to get to know you. This relationship is not what I thought it would be. Karmic relationship, feeling empty-handed, lessons. I am a hopeless romantic. I pay attention to the small details. You are getting closer. I'm closer than you think. Jackpot vibrational match. Ding, ding, ding. Love it. Romantic vibes surround you at this time. I smell potential. Family room, number 21, adding up to 3. And number 36, adding up to 9. 3, 6, 9. Distant horizon. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block. And restraint. I would love to cook for you and romance you. Ooh. And let's travel together. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. Everybody's got that ex, boy. Still watching. I just think people that aren't healing, they just keep watching their ex. Okay. So, we have purification. I feel why Spirit brought up purification. It's time to cleanse and detoxify yourself of, It is time for a cleansing and detoxification of your body and mind. Alright? I feel like we're already there. This is some powerful energy with the Empress and the High Priestess. Okay? There was somebody in the past, maybe perhaps, that's still watching. But for some of you, there was some codependency in the past, some addictions, obsessions, possessions, controlling, has a block. There could have been some codependent energy in the past that you had to clear. Maybe some type of toxic environment as well, or behavior, which could have attracted certain types of people in your life, so this is getting rid of that within yourself, but also the people that surround you. And I feel like you're definitely leaving behind what doesn't serve you as far as people, places, things, and relationships and energies, okay? Because this is a very high vibed energy here with the High Priestess and the Empress. This is being very, very true to yourself, your nature. This is balance. This is divine feminine energy. This is honoring your spiritual side. Some of you are psychics, very intuitive. But this is someone that has been through the darkness, as often the High Priestess does. She is the mediator between dark and light energies. There is lessons to be had on both sides, okay? And I feel like for someone, or a few of you in specific, you went through some pretty heavy things in your life that had to do with things that surrounded you that were toxic. It could have been, people in your own family, friendships that you established, that also led you to be toxic in somehow, some way, things that didn't allow you to move forward financially. But I definitely feel that's all behind you, and this is something that you could be also currently working on, and this is great energy. I mean, this is being one with yourself, being in balance, and starting your own business with the Empress, planting new seeds and watching them grow, establishing your stability. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there, and this is a Pisces card. We also have Cancer here, we have Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, and heavy on Pisces, of course, with the Moon and the High Priestess. Okay, so aside from that, all right, those people that were in your life, whether it's a lover, friends, family, they still watch, because at some point you were a part of that world. So even if you leave them behind, they could still wonder what happened to you or what you have going on in your life. Maybe they live vicariously through you as well. All right. And I feel like they watch to see where you're headed next, because they want to see, okay, if you make it, maybe they have a chance. It gives them hope. We do have the star here, which speaks of hope and faith, and a lot of healing. Okay. I see a lot of nighttime energy, so you guys could be like night owls. You don't get much sleep at night. But definitely, we have to get through the darkness. This is divine feminine energy as well. So as far as your divine feminine energy, I feel like that is something that you had to heal quite a bit. And I feel like it's leading you towards victory with the Chariot here. So you're following the North Star, no matter if you don't, through the illusions, through the fog, you're headed there anyways. Okay. There could have been things in the past that didn't come to light for you when it came to specific people, but it doesn't matter. That's behind you. Also, there could be things that you don't see coming along the way of this path of faith and healing, because we do have abundance. So something hasn't come into focus yet for some of you financially, but it will, and it's because you are working on yourself. Okay, so that's why it could be in a distant horizon for you. And with the 369, that tells me, and I see your balance. It tells me you're in balance and you're in manifestation mode. Okay. And somebody here, also before I say that, there could be someone in specific that had addictions and you learned a lot of lessons. This relationship is not what I thought it would be. Karmic relationships, feeling empty-handed, and lessons. So there could have been a lot of situations aside from this particular person that left you just feeling empty-handed, like you were perhaps maybe putting in all the effort and not receiving it in return. But you're finally in tune with yourself, your mind, body, spirit, and your intuition. Okay? So you're on the right path. Somebody here wants to ask you out, and they're closer than you think. Okay? Will you go out with me? A weighted message arrives, wants to get to know you. Okay? I do see a plane, so somebody could be stopping by, or they're just going to be in the same place you are, maybe visiting family. Okay? This could be somebody that is close to your family as well, a friend of the family. But it is a vibrational match, so jackpot there. Okay? They would love to cook for you and romance you. So this is a very attentive person. There is a lot of stars here and night, so they could, maybe want to take a stroll to the beach at night. I'm getting that luminescence in the water energy too, so maybe they want to travel somewhere. Maybe Puerto Rico has a place like that as well. But also, I believe Florida has that in the Indian River somewhere. So yeah, I don't know. I'm getting that bioluminescence energy as well by the beach. So they could love to walk on the beach, maybe make love by the beach. They want to stargaze with you. I mean, that is a very Piscean energy as well. So I'm sure that's something that you would be down for. Okay. And it does say, yeah, let's travel together. So there you go. So that, yeah. So you guys are going somewhere where it's quite beautiful at night. Maybe you're going to get it like a resort on the beach. So you guys have this beautiful experience together. But it is in a distant horizon. I'm getting spring energy for some reason. Okay. And what else? Yeah, there is still hope, and you make me whole. And what was I saying? I was talking about hope and faith. And I feel like this is, you guys are being watched by certain people, and you bring them hope because you embody light. You're walking your path. You're having faith in yourself. And it's almost like they want to know how far you go because it brings them hope. And that's what I'm getting here. Okay? And you also bring this person that wants to ask you out a lot of hope and faith. And they see your light. Okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say here. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. There you go. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I mean, there it is. So, you know, people in the past, whoever it was, the whole negative vibe that you were in, whether addictions, toxicity, people that surrounded you, you walked away from that. You're following yourself. You're being true to your inner core and to your path. You're purifying yourself of all those negative energies, and which is raising your vibration. It's helping you to heal, and it's helping you to see things clearer. And it's aligning you to someone on that level and frequency. Like it says here, jackpot, vibrational match. So great energy overall, and people will be watching. Okay, they're gonna watch you, your new day, your new horizon, your new sense of self, and you're going to inspire quite a bit of people. Okay, you bring the hope, you bring the faith, and it's because you're doing it. So this is beautiful, Pisces. I love it. Let me know in the comments if you guys resonate with that. I wish you guys all the luck. Somebody's definitely looking at you. It is fated to happen. They're following the star, you know, the North Star, going home to you, following their spirit, their intuition, and they're closer than you think. They're going to ask you out, and they are romantic. Okay? So I feel like this person wants to travel to a romantic place because they want to look into your eyes. They want to look in the moonlight. They want to just be in your presence. This is a very healing connection as well, from what I see here. And again, this might not happen in 2 weeks. It does say distant horizon. So there's still some things being worked out here, but you're on the right path. All right? Love you guys. Thank you for watching, and much love and light to you, and lots of luck as well. Okay? Bye-bye.